Oh, hold on one second. And to finish it, well, a peach on top. How about that? I don't have a cherry. Okay, so I might have gotten a little distracted by the toys in this room. This week, I'm in E187, and this room is a little unique. So we have a full-time teacher in here at 11 o'clock. It's a 2-year-old classroom, and that is Miss Tequila Johnson and Miss Jessica Hall. I might be a little biased, thinking Jessica is the best teacher we have on the hallway, considering she's my wife. But we do not have a teacher in here at 9. We would love to make this like every other room, to where it's a life group and a worship care and a life group. So if you know somebody who is just wanting to teach a 2-year-old class, or maybe they just want to volunteer, we would love to have their name so we can reach out and hopefully get them in this class and make this like every other class where it has 2 hours. So if you have that, let me or Miss Dana or Miss Anna know so we can reach out to them. Speaking of Miss Anna, this is going to be her very last Sunday. So if you see her, thank her for what she did this summer. Thank you for all the time, the effort that she put in. And then if you have something you want to give her, feel free to do that as well. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Pray for her as she goes back to college. She'll be starting her sophomore year. The lesson this week is going to be Moses and the burning bush. When we talk about Moses and the burning bush, we specifically want to emphasize to the children first of all, the awesome miracle it was for Moses to see a burning bush and literally have God speak to him through it. And this bush was not consumed. Emphasize that to the kids. Help them realize how crazy it is that this bush would be burning but not be consumed. And just how awesome God is in that miracle. But also that God wanted to see his people freed, and he was going to speak to and use Moses. Out of everybody he could have used, he was going to speak to and use Moses. And in turn, he can use us as well. The craft this week is a literal burning bush. We've got it dotted, but if you want to spice it up, maybe you want to add some ripped up paper or tissue paper, yellow, orange, green, red if you want to. Let the children spice it up this week for burning bush. The snack this week is going to be pretzels. And then just a few quick notes because we are nearing promotion. 1, your rolls are going to be inflated this week. So there's going to be some kids on your rolls that probably haven't come in a long time, or maybe visited in the past 5 weeks or haven't come back, or maybe they just visited last week for the very first time. I don't want you to be alarmed by that, thinking that you're going to get 30 kids or so for the next year. But it will be inflated just this week, and then over the next few weeks, we'll kind of cull out the children who haven't come in a while or haven't come in a few months. Second, and for whatever reason you did not get your curriculum last week for either worship care or for life group, please let me know. We've got that in the resource room. And then finally, we have a leadership meeting for all directors on August 6th. If you are able to come, we would love to have you there. We will feed you lunch and make sure that you have a good time and you're able to learn some things from Pastor Ken as well. If you need anything, please let me know. I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.